A 9-year-old kid in Australia just wanted to see inside of a trash truck. Instead, he got the scare of his life. Stop down at the curb for more. Hello, I'm Waste and Recycling News Editor John Campanelli. We'll meet that curious kid in a bit. But first, tipping fees, the cost to dump a ton of trash at a landfill, are inching up nationwide, but just barely enough to keep pace with inflation. Waste and Recycling News surveyed 327 municipal solid waste landfills in the U.S. and found that the average per ton non-contractual tipping fee was $49.78. That's an increase of 51 cents, or about 1%, over 2012. That's virtually the same increase as the cost of living. Jeremy O'Brien, Director of Applied Research at the Solid Waste Association of North America, told Waste and Recycling News that the stagnant prices and volumes may end up forcing municipally owned landfills to raise their fees.
For public sector landfills, historically those tipping fees have been used to pay for recycling programs. So you run into really a systemic issue associated with the cost of solid waste management, and it's the same issue you have in promoting energy conservation programs in electric utilities. The usage goes down, and so the cost per kilowatt hour goes up, and it's the same thing with public sector landfills.
Check out full survey results and a colorful map in this week's print edition of Waste and Recycling News. In other news, coffee has been quietly undergoing a revolution in America. Today, 25% of ground coffee sales in the U.S. are single-use coffee pods, often known by their leading brand name, the K-Cup. Billions of these single-use pods are used every year, and the market continues to explode. And virtually all of those spent pods end up in landfills, creating a sustainability challenge for the makers of all single-use coffee pods. Here's Green Mountain Coffee's VP of Sustainability, Mike DePee, telling Waste and Recycling News about the unique challenges these pods create.
So you've got this portion pack that's welded together, and inside it you've got a composite plastic, you've got a layered metallized foil lid, you've got a plasticized paper filter, and then you've got organic material. And so disposal of that presents some separation challenges, period. And so we've been trying to think about how to work with that as well.
Finally, 9-year-old Connor, his parents didn't want his last name revealed, loves garbage trucks, and he really wanted to see what the inside of one looked like. So last week, the Australian boy climbed inside a container. They're called wheelie bins down under, with plans of holding on when it got tipped over so he could get a great view inside the truck. Instead, Connor was dumped inside the truck and faced certain death inside the compactor. But driver Dylan Jones saw the boy on his safety camera, stopped the truck, and rescued him. Connor suffered only minor bruises and a huge scare. But does he still love trash trucks?
Yeah, I do, except when I fall in them.
That's all for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.